Jai Hind students. Now today we will discuss about the chemistry. This is my YouTube channel Chemistry by Sir Harish. If you want, then you can like, subscribe and share it. Okay. Now our topic will be discovery of the nucleus. In this video we will discuss that how nucleus discovered and who discovered. As you are knowing that Rutherford discovered the nucleus by the experiment on the gold foil. Okay, so we will discuss here. Now Rutherford conducted alpha particle scattering experiment to discover the nucleus, which is said to be the Rutherford's alpha scattering experiment. Actually, for this experiment Rutherford taken the alpha particles for the experiment. That is why it is said to be the Rutherford alpha scattering experiment. Okay. Now firstly we will see how he has discovered. Okay, after that, see, this is the experimental setup of the Rutherford, in which alpha particle, this is the source of the alpha particle, radium, and from here this is the source of the alpha particles, generally radium we are taking, and from here when alpha particle pass on the gold foil, this is the gold foil, then what happened? Most of the alpha particle pass direct, means without any deviation, in the straight line they passed, and it is collide on the front side, but few alpha particles deviated from its original position. Okay, some alpha particles pass direct without any deviation, and some deviated from its original position, and very few, near about one alpha particle out of 20,000 come back in their original direction, means at 180 degrees Celsius it came back. Okay, so we will see here what will happen and what we have to do for that. Okay, now this is discovery of the nucleus we are discussing. Now observation of the Rutherford experiment. Most of the alpha particles pass through the straight line. Sorry, some mistake is here, or no, it is correct. Most of the fast moving alpha particles pass through the straight line. The gold foil. Second, some of the alpha particles were deflected by the foil by a small angle. And third one is the very few alpha particles, that is 1 out of every 20,000 alpha particles appear to rebound. Okay, my dear. So most of the alpha particle pass direct without any deviation. Some alpha particles deviated from its original position, and very few alpha particles, that is 1 out of 20,000 alpha particles, will come back in their original direction, means come back at 180 degrees Celsius. Okay, so what is the conclusion of that Rutherford experiment by that observation? Just now I shown it. Once again, see, most of the alpha particles remain undeflected, this from the gold foil, and this is the detecting screen, and this is slide which allow to move in the straight line direction, that is alpha particle source. Okay, Now most of the conclusion is most of the space inside the atom is empty because most of the alpha particles pass through the gold foil without getting deflection. Means since some most of the alpha particles pass through the straight line without any deflection, what is the meaning of it? It means the maximum part of the atom is the hollow, that is vacant. That is why our alpha particle passed without any deviation. Okay. Now second one, very few particles were deflected from their path, indicating that the positive charge of the atoms occupy very little space. Actually, some alpha particle deviated from its original position. Since alpha particle have the positive charge, so it deviation of the alpha particle from its original position indicated something positive charge present inside. Okay, and that is why positive repulsion take place na. See, this is the first one is the J.J. Thomson model and this is the Rutherford model. So some alpha particles are deviated from its original position, okay, and some are passed direct without any deviation, and very few will come back. We will see once again. Okay, this is I given for the comparison. Actually, this is from the J.J. Thomson model, and this is the Rutherford model. Okay, so you have to compare from here. Now next one, a very small fraction of alpha particles were deflected by very large angle, indicating that the positive charge mass of the gold were concentrated at very small volume within the atom. Actually, I told na, very few alpha particles come back in their original direction, means come back at 180 degrees Celsius. It means what? Sorry, 180 degree deviation. What is the meaning of that? It means the positive charge species present inside the atom is very rigid, hard, and it consists the whole mass of the gold foil, that is atom. Okay. Now this is the experimental setup and you may see from here. Okay, same just now I told it na? Beam of the particles, some alpha particles are scattered, most of the alpha particles undeflected, it passed through the gold foil without any deviation. Okay, this one, so you should see it, my dear. Now Rutherford nuclear model of atom. So after the conclusion, overall what model given by the Rutherford we will see here. Now first one, there is a positive charge center in an atom called the nucleus, and nearly all the mass of the atom present on the nucleus. Means, see, this is the nucleus. Actually, Rutherford given the information about the nucleus, that is why it is also known as, this model is also known as Rutherford nuclear model. Rutherford nuclear model. Understood? So Rutherford nuclear model, that is why, because Rutherford discovered the nucleus. Rutherford was the first scientist who given the information about the nucleus. Okay, you may see this is the Thomson model. Again I compared it. Listen, my dear, why I given this comparison in between? Because I want to show the both model that you can distinguish between them. See, here nucleus is present in the, this is the Rutherford model, and this is the Thomson model. Thomson model not given any information about the nucleus, but here nucleus is present. So now you can tell the Thomson model drawback. What is the Thomson model drawback? Simple, by this nucleus. Rutherford Thomson model not given any information about the nucleus. like that only. And so many limitations are there, but our topic is not that. Our topic is Rutherford atomic model. So you may see this is the nucleus, which consists the whole mass of the atom. Okay. Now, an atom is electrically neutral, that is an equal number of electrons around the nucleus to the counterbalance the positive charge in an atom. Actually, what happened? Rutherford told that equal number of the electrons and protons are present in the atom. That is why atom is neutral. Electron which have the negative charge, proton which have the positive charge. So if both will be equal, then the atom will be the electrically neutral. Okay. Now, third one. The size of the nucleus is very small as compared to the size of the atom. Yes, because the nucleus presents inside the atom, and experimentally it is found that the size of the nucleus is less than the size of the atoms. And how many times less than? 10 to the power 5 times less than the whole radius of the atom. Now electrons revolve in the circular well-defined orbits, which is known as the shell. Actually, when we will discuss about the position of the electron, then we may tell that electrons are revolving around the nucleus, and the path of the electrons are said to be the orbits. And after that, after the Rutherford Bohr's atomic model told that electrons are revolving around the nucleus in the different energy level. Actually, different energy level, that is fixed place of the electrons explained by the Bohr's atomic model, but Rutherford given only information that it will revolve around the nucleus in the orbits. Okay. Now, there is a lot of empty space in the atom. Why? Because you see that all the most of the alpha particle pass through that gold foil without any deflection. What is the meaning of it? It means lot of empty space in the atom, that is most part of the atom is hollow. Okay students, so this is my YouTube channel. Students, please like, subscribe and share it. Actually, what happened, beta, if you share to your friends, then they will also get the benefit. So thank you for watching. Thank you. God bless you. Have a nice day.